Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dhio Ridhola Priantama, and right now I want to show my PSM2 presentation, which the title is "A Sentiment Analysis on Indonesian Territory Perspective Toward Russian Invasion of Ukraine." Yeah, as we see that Russian invasion has been started since 18 February 2022, and it is a shock escalation in the geopolitical context. And yeah, it react into the million of people that displaced from their home country, which is either Russia or Ukraine, and it's also impact on a devastating consequence like a human and material losses. People lose their family and many families they lost their home and their place to live, and yeah, there is so much impact during this invasion. And yeah, also since it's in internal context, it also has been, yeah, maybe has categorized a couple discussion, and many people that have a very fair viewpoints on it. That yeah, there are the diverse perspective towards people, but majority of the groups or people has been categorized into three parts of groups, which is the people that pro in Russia, people that pro in Ukraine, and people that remain neutral. Yeah, one of the major responses come from South Asia, especially Indonesia. And yeah, minorities use Twitter as the social media to react their emotions or their reaction. But unfortunately, there's still limited studies on this cube based on this invasion. So yeah, so how to know the sentiment to the people or the perspective of the people is by using the sentiment analysis technique. Sentiment analysis is a technique that determines the sentiment polarity, which is positive, negative, or neutral, of data based on natural language, which is yeah, probably it will be can classify as a accurate conclusion to know on how this invasion is going on in Indonesia. The aim for this project is to classify the Twitter data into positive, negative, or neutral sentiment scores on the subject of data regarding to the Indonesian research perspective towards the invasion, which based on analysis of perceptions, and biases thrown in the Twitter data. The objective of this project is to study and implement the sentiment analysis based on this invasion by using the pre-processing technique, which is I use text mining. And for the classification, I will use the naive-based classifier. And for the evaluation, it will be based on the precision and recall and accuracy. For the data collection, it will be on 18 February last year, which is in 2022, until the 31 March 2023. Sorry, February 24 until the 31 March 2023, and it only focused on Indonesian Twitter users. For a social media response, Indonesia is more than 96,000 news articles published this invasion, which also collaborated with the Facebook, which 1.6 million, as well as Instagram, which has 72 million views and 72,000 comments, and also Twitter, which has 22,000 account that reply this invasion. Now I want to show a depth introduction to the sentiment analysis itself. Sentiment analysis is a process used to determine opinions, emotions, and attitudes that reflect throughout the text, usually classified into negative and positive opinion. The use of sentiment analysis can be applied to various opinions, such as hate opinions, public opinion, films, politics, product brands, and other on social media. Challenges for the sentiment analysis, they also have three major challenges, which is the subjectivity and tone for the people, the irony, people that use irony, and the people that remain neutral or didn't say anything or react anything. Now I want to progress to the methodology of this project, which is the phases that has need to be fulfilled, which the phase 1 is problem formulation, phase 2 is data collection, phase 3 is data pre-processing, phase 4 data classification, phase 5 is putting data preparing and testing, phase 6 is performance validation, and phase 7 is result and discussion. Yeah, this is the problem formulation, which is a phase 1, which is already started with the problem formulation another review that I already display. followed by the Twitter data abstraction, then followed by the exported data analysis, data cleaning, polarity classification, classification, quality data, and finished by the result discussion. Phase 2, yeah, data collection. It will focus on Google Colab, which this ID will be used by the Python language, and yeah, many people that use this Google Colab to collecting data, especially on Twitter, because Python has advanced features that can be full. And is that the pre-processing that will be done his project, which from the original data, remove the special character or standardization, and also the limitization. And yeah, data classification. It will be used by naive base to classify the polarity, which is positive, negative, or neutral. And yeah, it can predict the future probability based on prior experience. And yeah, for the next phase and until the end of the phases, it will be used by RapidMiner Studio. RapidMiner is provide some operators that can be done throughout this project. And the reason why I choose RapidMiner is because it's very easier to use and has many operators that can be implemented, especially by using naive base, and also later we use on the accuracy version recall. Yeah, splitting data training and testing. So to perform this calculation or classification, it will be divided into two splitting part, which is the data training and testing. And the data training, data training and testing comparison, it will be focused on 5 categories, which is from 0.5 until data training, and 0.5 data testing until 0.9 training and 0.1 data testing. Basics, perform validation. It will be used after data classification, and other things that done by this phase is also to rational the result by using the Navier classification model. And the level that will be calculated is the accuracy version recall. And this is the confusion table, which the actual data is predicted, which is the true negative, true false positive, false negative, true positive. Accuracy, precision recall, there's the explanation, which what is the true negative, false negative, false positive, and true positive. Yeah, I think it will be, I will go to the result that I already done. And for the polarity classification, from the Russia side, the already found is that there are 214 positive sentiment categorized in the Russian part and 387 in the negative part. And for the Ukraine data sets, it will be on 130 positive sentiments and 198 negative sentiments. Yeah, this is the accuracy comparison for the Russia, which is the accuracy is on the AC part. And the thing that I found in Russia that sets is that the accuracy is not more than 85% percentage, because the highest point in the accuracy just near 83.38 percentage, which is on the 0.9 and 0 data training and 0.1 data testing. And this is for the Ukraine for the Ukraine accuracy. Oh, sorry, I have a typo on the presentation. It means accuracy, but yeah, for the Ukraine part is it's all of the splitting data training testing is more than 90% of percentage, and yeah, as you can see, it's reached its peak on 92.04 on the 0.6 until the training and 0.4 the testing. Yeah, conclusion that I have done based on the table that I already found, that can be seen the Ukraine accuracy that exceeds Russia, which is above 90%. Contrary with the Russia's part is only 83.38. From that we can conclude that the sentiments of Indonesian users have a skew or perspective bias on Russia, which has a high accuracy possessed by Ukraine, because the reason why is the number of positive sentiments in Ukraine is lower than the numbers negative or the sentiments. So yeah, Russia is has a more polarity based on this research. Yeah, I think that's all from the presentation. Yeah, no progress to the demo. Okay, bye.